Thank you for joining us. My name is Doug Donohue. I'm a Viking Yachts sales specialist with HMY Yacht Sales in Palm Beach, Florida. Today we're going to take a preview of a 2013 66 Viking convertible called the Knot Again. Welcome aboard. So we enter the Salon, and this is just a great entertaining space. The 19 feet 1 inch beam really shows through this space. One of the great features about this boat is the day head that is right here by the salon door. You can take a break from fishing, come in here, do whatever you need to do, and still look out the window and watch your lines. It's an excellent feature for this model. So this is the main electrical panel. It's an octuplex panel. So there'll be 3 of these. There'll be one on the crew quarter, one up on the bridge, and one here. What's nice about this system is because it's all touchscreen, it eliminates the amount of wire runs that we have to put throughout this boat. And by eliminating those wire runs, we also eliminate about 5,000 pounds of weight on this model. Another nice thing about this system is it's easy to troubleshoot. If you happen to be in Costa Rica, Panama, Cancun, wherever your boat is, if you're having an electrical problem, all you need to do is be able to connect to Wi-Fi, and someone at Viking Yachts in New Jersey or the Viking Service Center in Florida can remotely get into your system and reprogram or make any adjustments to this wherever you are in the world, as long as you can get Wi-Fi. To the port side is a large pop-up TV and some storage cabinetry below. Forward of that is the galley area. Granite countertops throughout. Island galley, so you have 360-degree access to the galley. And again, if you have a bunch of people in here, it's a great utilization of this space. We've had 15, 20 people over for dinner some nights in the Bahamas, so the Salon really entertains well in this model. You have Antico laminate flooring in the galley and sub-zero under-counter refrigeration. You have 2 deep freeze drawers that will go to below 0 degrees, and then you have 4 refrigerator drawers which will go down to 32 degrees. You have a large 4-burner surface mounted Kenyon cooktop. You have a Sharp carousel microwave and convection oven. And then you have sliding pantry drawers. And these are nice because you can pull these out and you can get to whatever's here, especially if you're a short person, you don't have to climb up and reach for your pantry items. So the utilization of space in this area is phenomenal. Moving over to the sofa area, it's a large U-shaped sofa. It's a dewberry style sofa, so it comes up on a gas shock. It stays up. This customer had rod storage underneath here while he had the boat. Whatever you can imagine, there's plenty of room for it underneath here. And the cocktail table is high gloss Juno teak with a nice beveled edge, and it is a high-low table. Moving forward to the dinette area, it is a large U-shaped dinette with a high gloss Juno teak table, ultra leather seating, and a custom backrest. The valances in the boat are also high gloss teak. It gives you a much more richer appearance in the Salon. Most of my customers will choose this option because it really sets the boat apart from other boats. All the way forward of the galley is a cocktail ice machine. That's for drink ice. And then forward of that is a large pantry closet. This is about a 6 foot by 6 foot area. It's good utilization of space for galley items, whatever you want to do. It fits right in here and it's tucked away. And then there's additional pantry storage to the starboard side. Now let's go down below and look at the living accommodations. All right, so the first room you come to on the port side is the master stateroom. Let's take a look. So the master has a large walk-around queen bed, 2 teak end tables with storage below. And there's a large flat screen TV and 2 large cedar-lined hanging lockers. And to the port side is a large dresser with 4 storage drawers. Underneath the bed, there's a gas shock, again, just like the sofa, and plenty of storage underneath here for anything you might want to put in there. It has its own private en-suite head with granite countertop, Amtico flooring, and a headhunter head system. And those are very quiet, and it's a wonderful option to have in a sport fish boat like this. The VIP stateroom, again, has a large queen berth. There is storage underneath the berth, just like the master. It has its own in-suite private head as well, with Amtico laminate flooring, granite countertop, recessed medicine chest, headhunter head system, and a large stall shower. In front of the head is a large cedar-lined hanging locker. To the starboard side is a flat screen TV and then additional storage. Underneath an access panel in the floor in the VIP stateroom is access to your forward bilge, and here you can see your side power 12-volt DC bow thruster. So that finishes the VIP stateroom. Now we're going to work our way aft to the guest stateroom. Upper and lower berths, large hanging locker, cedar lined, right in front of the bunks. And then that leads into a private en-suite head. Again, there's a granite vanity top, medicine chest, large stall shower, headhunter head, and Amtico teak and holly flooring. So directly across the hall, working aft, is a linen closet. And then we're going to continue aft to the washer dryer. These are very quiet units, again, just like the heads. They don't make a lot of noise when you're using them. They don't wake people up at night. And then after that is the crew quarter. The crew quarter has an upper and a lower berth, captain and mate. It has a large dresser area with 4 drawers, hanging locker, flat screen TV. And if you go down the stairs, the crew head has Amtico teak and holly laminate flooring, a recessed medicine chest, granite countertop and vanity, large stall shower, and a headhunter head system. And a nice feature about this is there's also access through to the engine room, and it's nice when the crew can get in and out of the boat through the engine room. They're not disrupting the guests and the owners on board when they're getting up early in the morning to prepare for their day. So we enter the engine room through the crew head, and you can see right here on the forward bulkhead is all of your fuel filters, real easy to get to, real easy to maintain. There's a chilled water system on this boat, so the water that comes in through your intakes is pre-chilled. It keeps the longevity of your compressors and the overall comfort level of the boat better. You have a toolbox over here on the port side. You have a 1,400 gallon a day sea recovery water maker. So these are the Caterpillar C32 A-certs. They're 1,925 horsepower. It's been a great engine package for the 66 Viking. She's going to push this boat at a low cruise, 33, 34 knots, and your top end performance is going to be between 40 and 41 knots. It's a very fast boat, fuel efficient hull. It's a great engine package for the 66. Moving aft, one of the nice features about this boat is there are 2 generators for redundancy. The larger one is an Onam 27.5 kW. That is more than enough capacity to run everything on this boat. The spare generator is a 21.5 kW Onan, and whenever you can have 2 generators in a boat like this, it is a very good option. These black boxes are your Caterpillar digital displays. This is also a nice option in this boat because you can see digitally what the engine's doing. If you have a mechanic down here doing a tune-up, he can get most of the data right here. You can also start and stop the engines from these boxes. So what you can see about this engine room, there's plenty of headroom, plenty of elbow room, plenty of room to get outboard of anything. Doing maintenance down here is a breeze, and with the 12-cylinder Caterpillar engines, They're a compact engine, so there is plenty of room forward of the engines as well, which is a nice feature to get to your air conditioners and your filters. Another great feature about this engine room is there's 2 ways in and out, so let's go out to the cockpit. So now we're coming out of the engine room and we're right into the cockpit. All right, so this area right here is the mezzanine. It is a comfortable place to sit and relax, watch your bait. This is a Release Marine teak fighting chair with a stainless steel offset pedestal. In the mezzanine steps, this is an insulated refrigerated drink box. You can keep all your drinks in there. This hatch here can either be a refrigerator or a freezer. It works on a thermostat, so it's a nice insulated box that can deep freeze or chill. And over on the starboard side, same thing. This can deep freeze or chill, and you can see there's a nice custom bait tray in here for any type of rig bait that you'll be using that day. In the port side cockpit cabinet, there's 4 tackle center drawers. As we move aft, underneath the combing, port and starboard side is gaff storage. You have 12 and 24 volt electric reel outlets under here and your Glendenning cable master. Moving aft to the transom, you have a pass-through transom door and gate. If you're lucky enough to harvest a large sea creature, you can get them in and out of the boat this way. If you want to jump in for a quick swim, this is how you do it. This is your transom fish box. It's also plumbed as an additional live bait well. And center line in the cockpit are 2 full-length in-deck fish boxes, same on the port side, and there's dividers in there. Now let's go take a look at the bridge. So this 66 Viking has a custom Palm Beach Towers Tuna tower. There's a Garmin GPS plotter up in the control box, steering and controls, as well as 2 ICOM VHF radios. So now we're up on the bridge. Plenty of room on the bridge. These are 3 Murray Brothers Marines teak captain's chairs. So you have your captain chair and your 2 companion chairs. This is the Flybridge aft rail, and there are 8 rod holders welded to it. So there's plenty of room to store your rods, and it all works with the center rigger above. Walking up to the helm console, it's a pod helm, so you can walk 360 degrees around it. All of the newer Viking models of this generation are coming with the 360 degree walk around helm. It comes with 2 radio boxes. So in here is your second octuplex screen, an ICOM VHF, and controls for your bow thruster, and also a remote start and stop for your Eskimo ice chipper. This is a Palm Beach style Release Marine teak helm pod, and you can see there's bow thruster controls in the handles. When you're maneuvering the boat, you're going to kind of be leaning against the pod, and you're going to work the bow thruster with your thumbs. Very easy to dock the boat this way with the thruster controls right here, and you have tremendous visibility behind the boat from this area. In your other radio box, you have your Furuno Navnet 3D radar, another VHF radio, emergency backup controls for your Caterpillar engines, start-stop switches, and buttons to control your KEP monitors that we'll talk about in a second. Looking up, above the captain's seat is your teaser reel box. This is a recessed box, and these are Maya US 9 HD teaser reels. This is the best teaser reel you can get. If you pull a lot of dredges or do a lot of teaser fishing, you can retrieve them very fast. Under here is a recessed electronics box. You have 3 KEP monitors. These control your Furuno radar, your sounder, your GPS. In the middle are your 2 Caterpillar main engine displays, autopilot and fusion stereo system for the bridge. And up here in your drop down box is a Simrad sounder, a Furuno RD33 digital depth, and a Garmin autopilot. And that control is right here. You can see here the hardtop is tainted a matte Atlantic blue with a little bit of white. This is designed for, number one, aesthetics. It works real well with the Atlantic blue hull color. And the other thing it does is it reduces glare and helps your visibility. So as we go forward on the bridge, on the starboard side is a nice bench seat with a backrest. Below this bench seat is custom rod storage. Forward is an insulated cooler. This is a large chest freezer, so that'll get all the way down to 0 degrees. It also works on the thermostat, so if you want to put drinks or perishable items in here, you can. If you want it to deep freeze for bait or anything else, you can. Right in front of the console is another bench seat. To the port side in this box is a sink and another insulated box. And then moving aft is another large bench seat with backrest, and again below here is custom rod storage. This is an excellent area for a bunch of people to enjoy the ride on the way in and out to the fishing grounds. You can literally have 12 or 14 people up here comfortably. Moving forward to the bow, this boat does have a custom bow pulpit and Lumar VX3 windlass. This boat has it all. HMY Yachts owns this boat on trade, so this is a good boat to keep on your short list if you're looking for a mid-60s sport fish at a bargain. So thank you for joining us today on the 2013 66 Viking Knot Again. My name is Doug Donohue, a Viking Yacht Sales Specialist with HMY Yacht Sales in Palm Beach, Florida. If I can answer any additional questions for you on this one or any other Viking in general, please give me a call.